Opioids have been a part of the medical industry for centuries, but in recent years, the use of opioids has reached epidemic levels in the United States. With devastating consequences for millions of people, it's important to understand why opioid usage is so popular. One of the main reasons for the popularity of opioids is the widespread availability of prescription drugs. In the past, doctors were cautious about prescribing opioids, but in recent years, they've become much more readily available. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, the amount of prescription opioids sold in the US has quadrupled since 1999, even though the amount of pain reported by Americans has not changed. This has led to a significant increase in the number of people taking these drugs, both for legitimate medical reasons and for recreational use. Another factor contributing to the popularity of opioids is the aggressive marketing tactics used by pharmaceutical companies. These companies have spent billions of dollars promoting their products, often downplaying the risks and emphasizing the benefits of using opioids for pain management. According to a report by the Senate Finance Committee, the top 5 opioid manufacturers paid out more than $10 million to advocacy groups and professional organizations between 2012 and 2017. This has led to a widespread belief that opioids are safe and effective for treating all types of pain. The opioid epidemic has also been fueled by the increasing demand for pain relief in the US. With an aging population, rising rates of chronic pain, and a growing awareness of the importance of managing pain, more and more people are turning to opioids for relief. In fact, the National Institute on Drug Abuse, NIDA, estimates that over 26 million Americans aged 12 and older have used opioids for non-medical reasons in their lifetime. Finally, the opioid epidemic has been exacerbated by the lack of access to alternative treatments for pain management. Many people who are struggling with chronic pain are unable to find effective treatments that do not involve opioids, which makes it difficult for them to break their dependence on these drugs. According to a study by the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, only about 14% of people with chronic pain receive treatments like acupuncture, massage, or physical therapy. The opioid epidemic has had devastating consequences, with over 450,000 opioid-related deaths in the US between 1999 and 2018. In 2017, an estimated 2 million people in the US had an opioid use disorder. These numbers highlight the urgent need for action to address this crisis. The opioid epidemic in the US is a complex and multifaceted problem, but by understanding the reasons behind its popularity, we can work towards finding effective solutions. It's time to take action and put an end to the opioid epidemic, for the sake of those who are struggling and for the future of our communities. Call us today to schedule a free consultation.